Hi, my name is Jabez Van Cleef, and I'm starting my early morning shift at the YMCA. If you look, you can see there's the clock. The doors are going to open in about 10 minutes at 5 o'clock. I wanted to just take a minute to talk to you about giving money to the Y. You may or may not concern yourself with the question of whether you're going to leave the world a better place than you found it. I tend to think about things like this sometimes because I'm 66 years old now. My birthday was yesterday. And I tend to look at the world and see if there's anything that I can do to sort of make things hope to be better. Sometimes it's a little hard. I believe that the Y is not just a symbol of the community that we live in. It actually is the community that we live in. There are people from all walks of life in this building. And one of the reasons why they're there is because people give to support their presence here. And in fact, the Y has a whole kind of administrative structure to decide who they will give that money to. So by doing this, we enable the children of families that couldn't otherwise afford to come here to come and enjoy the same things that we enjoy, and also to be healthier people. If you took a bunch of people out and had dinner and the check was $200, you wouldn't necessarily feel oppressed by having spent that money. On the other hand, if you give $200 to the Y, it really makes a difference. And it lasts. It's not just a one-night thing. So give as much as you can. Give till it hurts a little bit, and then things will be fine. More people will come, and we'll all belong to the same society.
You guys were my teachers. You were my moms, really, right? You guys, my kid got a rash. I didn't know what it was. You guys gave me guidance to help me not freak out. And these are the things that really I appreciated so much because I learned from you. Learned how to handle the tantrums and handle the not wanting to go to Kirby that day and not all the issues that you deal with because I didn't have mom right there to help me out, right? So that connection exists for, I'm not going to say every parent that comes in the door here, but it exists for a lot. And we all have different reasons for really connecting with you guys and appreciating what you guys do. So the connection did start there. And I wanted to do good things, not just for you guys, per se, but for this place to ensure that it was sustained in the community. Because as I spent more time here in Madison, I also wanted to make sure that this was here for the future. And it's not just about money, it's about asking any working parent who has one in infant, one in preschool, and they're trying to get to work, and it's that, okay, I remember the first time someone asked me to take on the pizza fundraiser, right? It's like, you're asking me to add something else, right? You're asking me to do something else, really? And it was overwhelming. And when I kind of got over that initial, oh my God, I don't think I could do this, and I realized I could, with help, you get over that. It's the same when someone first asks you for a contribution. It's kind of like, I'm already paying all this. You want a contribution? But again, there's a step, and maybe initially my thinking was, okay, I'll give because I care about the place and I really want to see it sustained, but how much can I give given what I'm spending? Over time, I spent less, right? Because my kids aged out, the programs get cheaper as you go through, and I found my ability to say, yeah, I can give a little bit more next year because I love this place and because it's worth it.
Our Y story begins 18 years ago when a young mother who was 16 brought her child into my class. And at the time, she was going through some hardships. Even though she was struggling, there was, you could tell that things were really, really hard for her. He would come in soiled, his clothes were dirty. The nurse was always contacting his mom about something. He would come in the next day with a diaper that he went home with, that we put him in. So she basically, she didn't have all of those things that we could provide her. He was such a sweet little boy. He always had a smile on his face, and nothing seemed to bother him.
We were in the training, and Lynn started talking about this young boy, and another teacher at our table said, yes, that's, and she mentioned the mother's name, and I was at the table going, wait a minute, that's my parent. And then we all three looked at each other and said, oh my goodness, that's his little brother is now in my class. Came to visit, to drop off his brother with his mother, and he's 20 years old, he's this tall, handsome young man.
Made me and made us, I think as a group, feel that we really made a difference in someone's life. And to know that he's successful, the family has thrived, they're wonderful people. I mean, it's I can't describe it. It's just a joyful feeling.
Before cancer, I walked at least 3 miles a day. My breathing was an issue after radiation. I had to learn all over again. I must say, the series of exercises here through the upper and lower body made a world of difference. And I'm so grateful for that. The best things were forming new relationships with others and walking down the same path. It was comforting knowing I was not alone. Cancer is a very serious and scary disease. For me, it was so unsuspected, but I decided to stand up to it and not sit down to it. Fight it, face it, and with God's help, I couldn't have done it without Him, and I prayed my way through it. And everyone involved in my care, I asked the Lord to cover us and keep us under His hedge of protection. So with that being said, I have a few thoughts for the word live strong and what it meant to me. But before I read that, I would like to extend a heartfelt thanks to the staff at the Madison Y for allowing me to participate in this program. A special thanks to my team. Joe, his heart is definitely in it. Pat, concerned and caring. Judy, a joy to work with, patient and kind. The additional perks such as yoga, a great way to end a workout. Thank you so much, Susan. Live strong. I took the word live strong and I wrote a few words for each letter. L, to live again. I, recovery was not impossible. V, vigorously towards growth. E, empathy, the counselor showed such empathy. S, strength, it served its purpose to regain strength. T, strive and realize a goal in spite of my circumstance. R, a reason to continue the fight. O, obstacles, I was able to face them. N, never give up. And G, grateful to receive the benefits of wellness and healing. Thank you.